So normally on this channel, I tend to stay away from politics just because, politics usually not only does it bring suppression to the channel, which I'm already facing as it is. So that's why I'm making this video because I got nothing to lose. But also the fact that it really just, it kind of divides the fan base. And I'm not looking to do that. Okay. So I'm not really going to take sides here, but I'm just going to talk from a level of just straightforward what we're going to talk about with the article. But in this particular video, we're going to talk about the latest bombshell that came out. So we touched on this in the Saturday live stream. If you guys missed the live stream, don't forget to check out our live stream every single Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not miss it, guys. We're trying to grow that live stream, and we're doing it literally every week on time, guaranteed. But this particular story, it comes from Bounding Into Comics, and it says, breaking news, Twitter's collusion with Democrats confirmed in an explosive bombshell reveal. Now, this is a massive story, okay? Whether, I don't care what side you're on. I really don't give a shit. Left, right, center, I don't care. If you watch me, that's great. But at the end of the day, this particular story is massive because it goes to show how far one side is willing to go to collude with social media governing parties to control what people know, control what people think, control what people say. It really is ridiculous. So let's get into the article about previous Twitter's regime and what they did with the Democratic Party. So it says, after successfully strong-arming Twitter away from left-wing radicals that turned the platform into a pro-propagandist echo chamber, Elon Musk had promised that transparency and accountability will be major goals moving forward. It seems as if the Tesla and SpaceX founder is holding true to his word, as he's just unleashed a slate of internal company documents proving what everybody on the right already suspected. Twitter took its marching orders from the Democratic Party. This is massive, guys. We have literally the government asking Twitter to censor certain people on one political party. It is fucking insane. It is absolutely nuts. And what's more insulting is that we had certain Twitter employees and executives go on major podcasts like Joe Rogan, for example, and swear that Twitter was not doing this kind of thing, that Twitter is an inclusive place, that they don't censor one political party, that they don't support one political party, in particular. No. We are equal down the whole thing. We are equal. It was such bullshit, and it was a complete lie and fallacy. Let's get more into it. So it says, long thought falsely to be the voice of free speech and civil liberties in America, the Democratic Party has since mutated into a twisted parallel of the 20th century's most insipid and revolting fascist regimes. Indeed, the march toward fascism occurred with startling pace and seamless cadence. Almost overnight, free speech became antithetical to the Democratic Party's ideology. Today, it has become a major threat to a party power. Matt Taibbi's Twitter feed is blowing up today thanks to a series of numbered tweets that, even while I write this article, are still being populated. Taibbi breaks down the open collusion between the old Twitter guard and the Democratic Party, the latter of which held enormous amounts of political influence in an attempt to control information and peddle any narrative the party desired. This is huge, guys. The Twitter thread is still up, so if you guys want to go to Twitter and check this out yourselves, it's still up. It's still available to view. It is freaking insane. It says Taibbi reveals that Twitter also took direction from the Democratic Party when it came to suppressing and blocking the accounts of particular celebrities it didn't like, such as James Woods. Taibbi states celebrities and unknowns alike could be removed or reviewed at the behest of a political party. The right-wing actor has been an important vocal critic against the predations of the censorious left and has never shied away from exposing their hypocrisy. Taibbi also revealed that the censorship tools in question were available to both Democrat and Republican parties, pointing out that the Trump White House also made several such requests. However, the frequency of these requests was lopsidedly in favor of Democrats, and Taibbi points out that via party campaign contribution. And now, it's pretty simple that, okay, good, he has the numbers here, so it's pretty obvious. When they went on those podcasts, okay, and they tried to say that they were not for one particular party, that they were even split down the entire way. Look at these numbers, okay? Look at these contribution numbers by party. Twitter and all of its employees, by the time 2022 came around, were donating to 99.73% Democrats. Can you look at this pathetic number difference? Look at this. Democrats got $165,000. Republicans got $451. What? How is that, dude? Oh my god. I don't even know. I don't even know how people are not upset at this. And listen, they have more rights than anything to donate to whoever the hell they want, okay? If the employees want to throw all their money away to the party of blue, they're more capable of doing so. That's fine. That's within their rights. But for you to come online and for you to go to certain podcasts and for you to try to claim that Twitter's not one-sided, that's what's annoying. That's the most insulting thing. Don't claim to not be one-sided and then literally be 99% for one party. Now, back in 2018, it was 96%, but even at that point, that's still ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. $451? Who even did that? That sounds like that was one employee. Literally one employee. It's crazy. Later, Taibbi touches on the infamous Hunter Biden laptop scandal and the efforts big tech, particularly Twitter, played in mothballing the story just a month out from the 2020 presidential election. Polls have shown that if voters had known about the story beforehand, they would have changed their vote accordingly. Nevertheless, that didn't stop Twitter. According to Taibbi, then CEO Jack Dorsey wasn't even made aware of the decision to bury the story, which is pretty telling. Now, I don't know if I necessarily believe that Jack Dorsey didn't know about what was going on, okay? I understand that Twitter is basically its own conglomerate and even the CEO might not know some things, but come on, man. When it comes to a major story like that, he obviously knew the story was going around. He must have known that. So, and he must get CC'd on certain emails that would allow him to see what's going on. There's no way, in my opinion, that Jack Dorsey did not know about what was going on. And I don't know if this is Elon Musk trying to save his friend, because I believe him and Jack Dorsey are friends. So he's trying to make him look a little better by saying he didn't know what was going on. But I just don't believe that he didn't know what was happening. It says the tweet thread mentions head of legal policy and ironically trust Vijaya Gadde as playing a key role. I think that was the one who went on Joe Rogan, by the way. Vijaya. I think she was the one that went there. Is best known for her red-faced deflection tactics towards political YouTube pundit Tim Pool when the two, along with Jack Dorsey, shared a roundtable discussion on the on the Joe Rogan Experience. Yeah, that was her. That was her. Yep, this is it. This is it. I remember this particular one where Tim Pool literally asked her, "Is Twitter censoring the right?" And she was like, "No, it's complete bullshit. The entire thing was bullshit." And that's what's the most annoying thing. I want to make that very clear. It's not about the fact that they support strictly Democrats. They are a private company and they could do whatever they want. But when you come out publicly and try to say that you're doing something that you're not actually doing, that's when it gets annoying. It says the blowback against Twitter was enormous, yet Democrats either downplayed the scandal or refused to chime in on it. In fact, according to Taibbi, the only Democrat in Congress who even mildly brought it up was Senator Ro Khanna, who is known for being one of the more reasonable and moderate voices in the party. Credit should be given to Senator Khanna for reminding Gadde that Twitter's suppression of the story was a violation of First Amendment principles. Now, she had actually reached out. It says Khanna tries to reroute the conversation to the First Amendment, mention of which is generally hard to find in the files. She actually reached out to Twitter and said that this is not a good thing to do, so shout out to her. It says even Peter Dow, a former Clinton staffer, was not surprised by the revelation of Taibbi's feed. His remarks echo what a large majority of the country already thinks and knows, which just goes to show the sorry state of politics in the United States in the modern age. Dow may be right, but the irrefutable fact is that Democrats are the party that has weaponized big tech for nefarious goals that go far behind covering up the occasional embarrassing story. From their perspective, Twitter was the perfect outlet to spew anti-right propaganda while simultaneously letting them paint themselves in the most glamorous light possible. Now, I don't really need to go further into this article, guys. It pretty much tells you exactly what needs to happen. If you guys want to check out more of this particular story, go check it out on Twitter. You could go to Matt Taibbi's profile page. He still has it up. It's not going to go anywhere. It's a massive thread. There's a lot to take in. And you need to read throughout certain emails that literally show politicians reaching out to Twitter and requesting certain profiles either removed or whatever. And you have Twitter employees replying back saying, handled. Like they handled it. So it is insane. It's a crazy story. I don't know how more people are not talking about this. I don't know how more people are not up in arms about this. But honestly, it is ridiculous. And it's something that it goes to show you that if Twitter was doing it, and it's been proven that Twitter was doing it, then literally every other platform that we've ever accused is probably also doing it as well, including this platform too. So I guarantee you censorship is running rampant everywhere. The only difference is Twitter was purchased by someone who doesn't care for that stuff. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought of today's story, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.